So it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm busy doing the ironing now. It's about 4 degrees outside, which is the maximum for the day. I was up at SOAR, obviously, this morning, and I haven't gone to sleep since, and I was busy working on an assignment of mine also. But yeah, aside from me also working on my assignment this morning, I had a good workout session, and I was reading part of Marcus Aurelius' book called Meditations, and I want to talk a bit more about that later on. But once we're done with all of the stuff here in the morning, we're going to be heading down to the bus terminal in the next city to meet up with an old friend of my wife's. She used to live in the same complex as us last year. Very good friend. She would come and have supper with us every week, once a week. Her name was Talita. We have a very, very tiny community of foreigners that live in this town. So of course we lean on each other for support, spend time together, that kind of thing. But now she lives on the West Coast, so we haven't seen her in like a year. So yeah, let me go and get done, and then we'll talk later. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius is basically a personal life diary of one of the most powerful Roman emperors. But it's not about politics or battles. It's about how to live a good life. Marcus was a Stoic, which means he believed in staying calm and rational, no matter what life throws at you. This book is like a guide to life. How to handle stress, how to stay kind, how to stay focused on what matters. Think of it as an ancient life guide that's still useful today. Also, it was written in the 170s. I don't know if you can tell, but I was napping in the bus. I think he's staying up after SOAR. He's catching up on me now. Anyway, we just got to the bus terminal. We're actually walking under the street right now. And we're gonna go and wait for Talita to arrive. Marcus Aurelius believed that we as human beings are part of nature, and our duty is to live in harmony with it. He talks about how we've all been given a mind or a logos to think and make decisions. Our job is to use that mind to do what's right, to help others, to work for the common good, almost like Ubuntu. But he's also clear though, and this part I don't like very much. Not everyone is equal in society, and your role depends on where you are in the bigger picture. It's not about treating everyone the same. It's about treating them fairly according to their role. I have questions about that.
Mm-hmm. And it's only 16,001.
16,001, that's about almost 200 rand. Crystal puzzle. Oh, it's almost like a Lego situation, huh? Oh, that's close. Ah, okay.
Look at this one.
Yeah, it's like a Lego thing, yeah. That's really close.
It's okay.
Feels a little bit ironic that I'm saying this to you in a bookstore, but I don't like to read books. Or it's more that I don't like to read hardcover books. What is she doing in the background? Is she doing something there? She is, isn't she? Anyway, I was telling them how I don't like reading hardcover books. I prefer reading on my tablet. Yeah. And they burnt libraries and they lost it all. Would they be able to lose it if it was online? Anyway, I was telling you guys about this book, Meditations, and I just find it strange that as a colored lady from Cape Town, for me to even be reading a book like that is not common. Added to that, I'm reading it because I'm part of a 2-man book club. I don't know if you can call that a book club, but nevertheless, colored lady in a book club, where does it happen? By the way, if you know of any, put it in the comment section. Maybe people are looking for book clubs that they can be part of anyway. And that's coming from somebody who never liked reading books when I was in high school. Like, I probably never finished a single book in high school. So it's just funny how things have changed, man. We need that shot. We need that one.
That's the money shot.
Yeah, that's the money shot.
Please, that's enough.
Marcus believed that you can't control what happens in life. That is up to fate. But you can control how you respond. He compares life to being a dog tied to a moving wagon. You can either run with the wagon and make it easier on yourself, or you can resist and be dragged along painfully. Bad things will happen, but it's not the event that matters. It's how you choose to see it. That's the heart of Stoicism. So we're like an hour before Buka time, and we haven't left to go home yet. And it takes about an hour to get home from where we are now. So we stopped at this place called Knotted. If you ever come to Korea, you have to go to a Knotted. It's the best place for donuts and like dessert type stuff. Check this out. Marx also taught that most of our problems come from how we see things, not from the things themselves. If your house burns down, that's a fact. But if you say, this is a tragedy, that's your perception. Stoics believe you should try to see things objectively, without the emotion or the drama. Because the thing is, bad things happen. But if you can keep cool, keep a cool head, and see things clearly, you can stay in control of your life. Now, I don't hope that your house burns down, of course, but daily struggles, daily challenges will be much easier to deal with. We got back, and we're actually back in good time. I think we still have about maybe half an hour, but more than that before Buka time. Long day, been on the road more than anything else, and that's the one thing that I think we find challenging living here in South Korea, is that when we travel around, because we use public transport and we don't want to buy a car because we're thinking about moving to another country, which is a conversation for another day. But transport with the buses and stuff takes much longer than necessary. Like that trip that took us about an hour now could probably have taken us about maybe even half the time if we were using our own car. Anyway, see you guys next time.